Go and read this article here from the National Weekly in Florida. And the topic of the article said, "Not so nice, Mr. Bunting." Not so nice, Mr. Bunting. All right. Maybe Jamaican minister, this is coming from a newspaper in Florida. Apparently, Mr. Bunting was addressing some Jamaican diasporic people at Signature Grand in Davie County on Tuesday, May the 21st, which is May, June, July. So a couple months ago, but it just reached us or no. But news can't steal when it take them levels there. I still wait for Jai to get the brethren in Florida for tell me the extent of this article and how far it go. Physical. We are talking about the thing get physical. You understand? Okay. All right. So, it's a maybe Jamaican Minister of National Security, Peter Bunting, was overly enthused and comfortable when addressing a large audience at the Jamaican diaspora at the Signature Grand in Davie on Tuesday, May the 21st. However, the minister acted anything but responsible when in the course of his address, he expressed a common four-letter, while politicians look like them start love the four-letter word. I remember her worship in a tweeted one of those four-letter words, and I don't know why she apologized for it, but apparently when you use those words as an executive, you're supposed to apologize. When I use them, I don't apologize at all. Yes. Anyway, let's go back to the art. However, the minister acted anything but responsible when in the course of his address, he expressed a common four-letter Jamaican expletive. Granted, the word used by the minister was not in the act of swearing or cursing, so you can use the word in different ways and forms, but in trying to make a point of how surprised some Jamaicans were when caught in penetrating the infamous lottery scam in Florida. In making his point, Bunting said, quote, "2 weeks ago, we had an operation against lottery scammers in Florida. A joint operation with immigration and customs enforcement. When we drew down on some criminals up here in Florida with MOCA, that is Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption, a task force established by the minister to eradicate the scammers, T-shirts and the expression of the Jamaicans who were apprehended was to," and them put R, so you know what I'm saying. The reaction of the audience was mixed, with some laughing boisterously, while others did not take kindly to it. One journalist was overheard commenting, quote, "Did he really just say that?" unquote. And others in the room made negative comments, with a woman saying, quote, "There's children here," unquote. Obviously, conscious of the negative reaction of the expletive used, Bunting tried to rebound by saying, quote, "I just want you to know that I am quoting." Wicked. And somebody was the man intelligent, you know. That means you can quote a bad word on the stage. So all the artists them who's listening here, when you're going to say a bad word on stage, you must quote it. You understand? Okay. "I just want you to know I am quoting," unquote. And after another uproar, he went on to say, quote, I think the criminals were surprised that we had that kind of reach," unquote. Although Jamaican expletives are commonly used in Jamaica and by Jamaicans abroad, the Jamaican people are still arrested by the police for using such words in public. Many Jamaican entertainers have been punished for using these words while performing. Ironically, the Minister of National Security, the Ministry of National Security that Bunting heads, as authority over the Jamaican police who have the task of upholding this law. Surely, Bunting must have realized that the expletive was embedded in the quote and that expressed the word was far from appropriate. Okay, so they must say, all right, he must see the quote, so he never did really have to call the word because he is the minister, and really and truly, if you say them things in a public in Jamaica, you're liable to get arrested. There's no excuse for him not to be more cognizant of his words or not to be more respectful of his audience he was addressing. In complaining about the minister's lapse in judgment, someone in a letter to our editor noted, quote, I wonder if Mr. Bunting would use this curse word to make his point before an audience in Jamaica and before the Jamaican media. So in other words, this man has seen it as the Jamaican them in Florida, because if they are Jamaica, he couldn't say it. Bunting in his address shared the stage with other prominent Jamaican officials and executives of the private sector from Jamaica and the diaspora. It is understood that Bunting is a very challenging ministry and has an inevitable task of reducing crime in Jamaica. However, he should never lose focus on his responsibility. Certainly, most of the diaspora expects the minister and any representative of Jamaica to understand the moral impact of their behavior and conduct themselves with proper decorum, responsibility and respectability when speaking on behalf of the homeland. This is a newspaper clipping coming from a newspaper in Florida called the National Weekly, pertaining to a bad word that Mr. Bunting quote in something that he was saying, that these people never find it most people them say never find it very funny when him say the word. Especially like how them know say if him there at Jamaica, him wouldn't quote and call the word itself. Ain't that something, man? That's something. That's something. But on the next level, can we say Mr. Bunting has already, because of a song that Vybz Kartel make about the scammers and reparation money, Mr. Bunting, knowing that Vybz Kartel is on a charge in jail now, that the case don't finish, Mr. Bunting keep referring to Vybz Kartel as a criminal. Now, I don't know, can we could attack and say, yeah, even though nobody, he was not found guilty or whosoever. When I ever talk about those Vybz Kartel, where I say, even if a man never find guilty, a man could attack and I say, well, the man guilty, Rasta. The man guilty. You see it. He's a criminal. But according to the law of Jamaica, a man is guilty. A man is innocent that he'll prove guilty. And the way you prove a man guilty is to carry him in front of the court. Now, if Mr. Bunting going around the place and bawling out and calling a man who is on trial a criminal, you said the man, you send the message out there, say the man guilty. Understand? Yeah, me not understand it. Maybe me not understand it. Maybe we can call a man criminal and him not found guilty. Is it that you are a criminal at the point of being arrested, or you are a criminal at the point of being convicted? That is really my question. I don't understand the law, but I know that it is very unfair whether you want to like Vybz Kartel or not. It's on the law, but I know that it is very unfair whether you want to like Vybz Kartel or not. It's very unfair that the head, the top man in a Jamaica, were responsible for national security, is calling a man who is in the courts criminal. So maybe I personally is naive to who is a criminal, but I thought that a criminal is a person who is convicted. I never know that as you hold a man so and you suspect him of something, you say him is a criminal. Like if you feel say I thief from you, you start to call me a criminal. It don't necessarily mean say I did thief from you. It just means say you suspect me of thieving. So is it that you're a criminal at the point of arrest, Are you a criminal at the point of conviction? This is the next thing I have to give Jai again. So, Mr. Jai, could you call one of my lawyers out there and get them to answer that question for me? Because I really don't understand it. I'm naive to these things. So, maybe I am stressing out Mr. Bunting. But Mr. Bunting is actually saying that Vybz Kartel is a criminal. And we know that Vybz Kartel is in jail on trial for something that he's accused of doing. So I don't know. And I'm not gonna stress it, but I hope Jai can call one of them liars and ask them, are you a criminal at the point of you being arrested, or are you the criminal at the point of being convicted? So it's two things. It's either it start, you're a criminal at the point of arrest, or you're at the point of conviction. Because there's so much things that I have done that maybe I am a criminal. Maybe I am a criminal. All right, so make we cut this, so make we play some music here and get the information where we ask for. But just try cipher out our brains, just for my knowledge also. Because this program is not only for the people who are listening out there. This program is also for me too. Educating myself in certain things and coming to some understanding about certain things. You understand? So this also, this bad word thing is really irony, because you know, me don't know nobody will cuss bad word like police. Police stop you and trust me, man. That me I start finding funny, you know, that and if a police cuss a bad word, me just cuss a bad word with him. Because me I say, alright, if I cuss bad word, me cuss bad word with him too. And when I cuss a bad word, I know aggression neither, you know. It's just like, it's a Jamaican thing, you know, man. You know, and I have some man who just cuss bad word because I'm fine I do certain thing, and policeman. But me don't know nobody will cuss bad word like police. And them have me all call it bad word. You understand? Now apparently the minister never see it as a expletive because he was quoting from something. So the point is that you can use the same word for curse, and you can. It's like, you know, a man win all the lottery now. Trust me, a man can win and say, me win the lottery too. What's it? That's no curse, but him use the same word, and the same word him can use and say, hey boy, you see if you ever told me I just what's it you know them hear there? Or well, you know, your mother is a what's it. So really and truly, what's it become a bad word in the context. And we don't want to realize the word in itself cannot be bad. It's the context in which the word is used that define whether you want to say the word bad or it's not bad. You know? Like a man say, Jesus and peace. When I say Jesus and peace, I truly know when I say Jesus and them say Jesus. So that is a bad word because there's no such word as Jesus. He must create that word because he never want to say Jesus. He never want to define the word Jesus. So, you know, it make it become a part of his vocabulary. So when Jamaican use certain word now and the society said bad and a man lock up a man feet and them thing, you know. And we know, say, without a doubt, most Jamaican cause bad word. I can't tell what them I call bad word. Me a Roman Catholic priest in a certain community. The youth them, it's like him find the youth them a bad eye. Because every time them a come here, and the amount of bad word with him Lego. Big fat white brother, you know. The Monsieur, what them call him? Wait, watch a man. The amount of bad word with the man leg up on the youth, them, you know. Trust me, man. If I like, they could have licked them right there, so they would have licked right there, so through the bad word them. So, most Jamaican use these words. And I don't feel no way if I am very glad that Mr. Bunting is susceptible to these words too. Just like anybody else in Jamaica. So, the hypocrisy is that I as an artist call a word and police up on the stage and wait for me call the word and then arrest me. It's a situation where we have to come to grips with. We have to come to grips with it. It's like what them have the smoking now. Where the smoking now turn you into... Yeah, oh, you're putting on the line? All right, I'm thinking I was ask him. All right, click. Okay, all right. Okay, we have a liar upon the phone now. Why, Joy, give thanks. Your work today, your work. We see your work today for the Stephen Razor. Miguel?
Greetings, my brother. Blessings.
Blessed, man. Why I hear you upon the radio last night and know we call you for something else again today. We are bad at you.
No.
All right. May I ask a question here? You see?
Yes.
Is a man a criminal at the point of arrest or is a criminal at the point of conviction?
No, he's only a criminal at the point of conviction.
All right. So I was right when I was stating. Because what is happening now is that there's the Minister of Security,
yes,
is referring to Vybz Kartel as a criminal.
Yes.
But Vybz Kartel was not convicted of
No,
any
he has
crime.
not been convicted. He's still innocent until proven otherwise.
So the minister don't know that is something that...
that would be sad. If a minister of national security in Jamaica don't know that, he must know that, man.
Yeah, but you say, them catch him a cuss bad word in Florida, you know, and him knows if him never Jamaica, he won't cuss bad word. You know hear about it?
No.
Yeah, him address some Jamaicans and him leg a bad word, but him says quote him did a quote something.
All right.
So him now says him cuss the bad word, you know. Him must say, his quote him quote somebody who did say the bad word.
But that doesn't exonerate you. That doesn't exonerate you.
That's because the man them intelligent, you know. The man go around the thing and come around about the thing, but you as a youth can't go around the thing, so you know.
No, man.
See, for you say the word, you know.
Yes.
It's $2,000 that. Yeah, that's that.
Yes.
But him can't say it.
That's absolutely that it's up on the point of conviction,
yes,
before a person can be called a criminal.
All right, so I just that really want to find out. Give thanks,
yeah,
man.
I've been listening to the program today, you know.
Yeah.
And so on. Have you touched on the Morales thing, President Morales from Bolivia?
No, we never.
Scandalous act which was done,
the
man.
United States.
The United States and Europe.
Yes, because of
they forced the presidential plane that the Bolivian president was traveling in. They forced the plane to land in Austria.
Because them think the youth did upon it.
They thought Snowden was on it.
Yeah, them think the youth did upon it, yes.
No, you heard the speech. The Argentinian president gave a fantastic speech this morning.
Yes.
She said it's obvious that they don't realize that colonialism has ended. And the Latin American countries, the presidents will be having a meeting tomorrow to discuss the matter.
Well, they might try do certain things to Argentina and all these places because them don't want the youth leave Russia.
And Venezuela and all these.
Venezuela, yeah, for going
that them don't have a place to go. But my thing is this. What if he was on the plane?
Yes.
If Snowden was on the plane,
then would that take...
by law, they ought not to be able to take him off.
No, because it's not for them land.
And not only that, the plane is considered part of Bolivia.
That means it's not for them land. The
right.
It's a foreign land.
If the plane, in other words...
It's like an embassy. It's like an embassy.
Right.
Yes.
Let's give the example of Air Force One. Air Force One, you know, is not the plane itself, you know.
No.
It's only when the president is on it. It is Air Force One.
Yes.
And therefore it enjoys the privilege, diplomatic privileges and diplomatic immunity.
Yes.
If the president goes on an Air Jamaica aircraft, you know, that plane becomes Air Force One, you know.
Yes.
And enjoys all the presidential immunity that a president has.
Of course, yes.
So, you know, it's really, Obama really a little bit
Well, them in a problem with this thing, you know, because they must try juggle with if it's a coup or it's not a coup. Because they don't want to say it's a coup. If them say it's a coup, it means, you know, it's a problem.
America would be supporting a coup.
Yeah, and if them don't say it's a coup, the people, them go and go say, see, they know.
Yes, it's the hypocrisy thing, because obviously it's a coup.
Of course it's a coup.
The elected government is pushed out by soldiers.
Yes, it's a coup.
We have guns and say, look, And if a person is elected, the only way you get them out is by an election to throw them out.
Democratically, and it never
Definitely.
Yeah,
so it's a situation now. How do they appear to be supporting a coup by a military,
yes,
which a year ago the people had rejected?
Which they were accepting the democratic process a year ago,
yes,
by this man who the people them know so we don't want.
Yes.
Then for realize that democracy in those countries is not part of the culture of those people. And
no, this is, you know, His Majesty, you know that speech His Majesty make where he say you must never seek to impose,
yes,
your will and your practices upon us.
Yes, yes.
What works for us may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for us.
Yes, yes.
You know, how we elect chiefs and leaders in Africa might be different from how you elect people over there.
Yes.
But they have never respected our principles and our guidelines.
Yeah, that's why they are on the wrong side.
Well, I tell you, my brother.
Yeah, give thanks, brother.
Self-interject and carry on
man,
different
track. Watch out.
But I know if you're talking about the anti-gang legislation, which I suspect...
No, it's not that I was talking about. I was talking about...
You just want to deal specifically as to
because Mr. Bunting seemed to be calling Vybz Kartel a criminal.
Which is absolutely wrong.
And that also that him cause some bad word, and I say quote him and quote the word.
He should apologize, because in light of the fact that the man is facing a trial, he's going to be tried by a jury, and some of the members of the jury might have been listening to Mr. Bunting last night. It's imperative that Mr. Bunting come back on the program and apologize to Vybz Kartel.
Yes.
Every citizen have that right to be deemed innocent until proven otherwise.
Yes. All right, sir. Blessed man.
And you tell them how you come a court, come mash it up, Muta. You don't tell the listeners them that?
No, me not talk about myself a court.
You don't tell them how you come a court and now the judge forget about the case and say, Muta, come a long time, me and you want to talk. And a man with it almost have 1 foot in a jail where you done the judge just a gun court case and the people them know this. So it was not a little case. Yeah. Gun court where people get all many years. And the judge make it plain that is you may come now and make the judge fine the man of money.
Yes.
Rather than think because they have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
17 years in our face.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to come to the court more often.
Well, me take away your job when you go to that panel.
Well, you know, a lot of people have asked me that, you know. It's simple, serious.
Yeah.
A lot of people have actually asked me if Muta is a lawyer.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, man. People have asked me that. so you better draw on the cap and go put in little studies.
Alright, sir.
And how the court come represent poor people.
Alright, give thanks, man. Give thanks.
Black live.
Yeah,
Isis.
yes.
Right.